Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to our webinar. My name is Thomas. So Thomas here, and I'm ready to begin. Today is going to be a webinar dedicated to my favorite trading strategy on the Olymp trading platform, and this strategy is called Jaktar. So Jaktar is and has been my all-time favorite trading strategy, not because it is efficient, but also not just because it's efficient, but also because it's very exciting. So it's that kind of strategies that doesn't just let you fall asleep while trading, because it's all about excitement, it's all about intrigue, and it's all about finding interesting setups on the charts. So guys, please write a few comments in the chat so that I know that I'm visible and I'm audible, and you can ask me any kinds of questions regarding trading especially. I will be very, very happy to answer them. Today's webinar, I think we will spend around 40 to 45 minutes trading. I know my colleagues have already conducted the theoretical webinar. I think they did conduct this webinar on Tuesday. So for those of you who wants to know more about moving averages and about the basic concept behind this strategy, feel free to find this webinar in the recordings on our YouTube channel. It is there. It is probably one of the latest webinars. Hello, Karan. Hello, Ahmed. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So guys, the more questions you ask me, the better it is, so that we can have a real interesting discussion about trading. So feel free to ask your questions. Now, since my colleagues have explained this strategy, well, pretty much in detail, and they also opened a few trades, so they showed how this strategy works. They showed it in action. Now it'll be my part, and I will um, pretty much not go into theory, but instead I will go straight into practice. A few important things that I have to mention here is that the time frame of this strategy here is 1 minute. So I analyze these charts on 1 minute time frame, and my default expiration time, my default duration of trades will be 3 minutes, because everyone has their own preferences. And for example, my colleagues, they use like 15-minute time frame, and also trades that go for like 45 minutes to 1 hour. So what I'm going to do today is I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last Tuesday, and I think that was last Thursday, and that was, in my opinion, a fantastic thing, that I opened a few mid-term trades with the duration of, I think, like 35 to 45 minutes, something like this, kind of like longer time frame, and I showed how this like last week's strategy works on higher time frames. And as I remember, we had a 70% success rate with those strategies. Now I will try to find a few setups with these strategy as well for, let's say, like midterm trades. So I'm analyzing the charts now with a 15-minute time frame of the candlesticks, and if I happen to find these signals, I will open trades. If not, then, well, I will have to switch to 1 minute time frame, because sometimes there are not so many signals on. All right, so first signal will be here. Right, I managed to find it. So yeah, let this be. Okay, so let's open trades for 35 minutes, so that we will see the outcome of these trades by the end, towards the end of the webinar. Now, have managed to find one signal, and one more signal comes on the appears on the Europe Composite Index, a signal in the downwards direction, because we have just neared the 200 simple moving average, and this trade is in the downwards direction because this line, or this simple moving average, acts now as the level of resistance. So this trade is in the downwards direction. So I have all right, so GBP USD, right, I will try and open a trade in the downwards direction again, because we have just pierced this green line. We have not really managed to hold on to these gains yet. So still the dominant movement is in the downwards direction. Now this one, AUD, CAD, I will probably skip because I don't really see any surefire signal here. Same with AUD, CHF. AUD, no signal here. And we can give it a try here, I think. Yeah, let's give it a try with the BMW stock. Brand, I don't know, it's working out. So CAD. Okay, so let's try euro. The euro against the Canadian dollar is in the downwards direction here. And what else? So as a reminder, before we switch into active trading, I just want to remind you that most of these trades, and I mean, like, the basic logic behind this strategy is that we have the so-called levels of support and resistance, and whenever we are trading above either one of these three simple moving averages, the nearest simple moving average acts as a level of, well, here in this example it acts as a level of support, and on the contrary they act as levels of resistance. One thing why, for example, I don't really like applying this strategy to 15-minute time frames and higher is that we really have to wait until the price really gets close to these simple moving averages. So you really want to open trades as close to these lines as possible, because on the contrary with comparing it with say the Safari strategy or kind margin strategy, that they have a completely different logic, right? So guys, now let's get into more action. So now I will be doing trades with now my favorite time frame of 1 minute, and duration of trades will be 3 minutes. So these are my basic, my default conditions, my basic conditions, and most of my trades happen with this duration and with such time frame. Trading is part of my life now, says well, cannot really read Bakshot. Nice. Trading, yeah, trading is exciting. Trading is basically I know it's a real wonderful activity, and not just it lets you make a certain extra income, but also it is a way to to join this community of trading. It's a global community, and it's a way to be in the know of what's going on in the world, especially if you over time switch to long-term trades. Because if you do only short-term trades, then, well, yeah, that's fine, that's totally fine as well. But in my opinion, the earlier you switch to mid-term trades, the better it is for you, for your deposit, and for your development and career growth as a trader. Now, let me find the signal and I will open a trade. Oh wow, the Euro USD is dropping badly. Okay guys, let's try this one. So GBP USD. So we have just pierced this simple moving average. So the 50 simple moving average, the 50 SMA, and yeah, basically it's the first approach towards this line, towards this level, and hence we can count on it that it will basically withhold the pressure of the falling market, right? So our next level of resistance is this one, so we can even increase the amount invested and we can open a trade so now in the amount of $50. All right, so we have the first barrier and we have the second line of defense. That's how you can read it. Right, and we can go ahead and start analyzing markets more. All right, so how many we have 1 minute to go on Asia Composite Index. Might be a possible additional trade. Wow, what's happened to the markets, guys? So did some news just came out or something? It's really interesting. Wow. Wow, the euro is dropping. Wow. I guess some really important news just came out or something, guys. So 10 seconds to go on this one. So as you can see, like in the essence of the strategy, we have multiple levels of defense, multiple sequences, and basically in this case, on Asia Composite Index, the real one was here, and another thing we can now open a trade in the upwards direction here, since 1, 2, 3, so 3 candlesticks have closed above the green line, so that gives me the right to basically open trades in the upwards direction. Whoa, 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 wow, so we are dropping so badly here. Well, guys, I guess it's some fundamental news. If anyone knows what has just happened, please write it in the chat, because I mean, like, this kind of behavior from the chart is really unusual. So well, definitely something really important just came out on the markets, guys. Yeah, so that's really volatile, I gotta say. Yeah, so Brent, wow, look at this, like in 15 minutes we went up by 2.5%. Wow, what is happening on the market today? Well, I guess it has something to do with the with the Europe situation now. So okay, guys, now let's try BTC, so the Bitcoin chart now, and a trade in the upwards direction here. So yeah, so I mean, like, when such strong fundamental news get released, then it gets released, then absolutely there is no chance that our technical patterns will hold on. All right, so um, what we mean with EDG in trading, I heard Yaroslav mention it last webinar. So Mustafa, can you explain what EDG stands for? Because I don't really know this abbreviation, and this is something what we mean with EDG in trading. Yeah, so I'm not really familiar with this abbreviation. Maybe you spelled it wrong, or maybe I just haven't heard of this. So I guess EDG. No, I don't really understand. E. Yeah, we don't really have this kind of. Hi, heard the news that Olymp trade in Indonesia is bad. So how do you respond? Well, I think we are fine. So the platform is available for trading, and it's not about the platform, but it's all about how you analyze charts and what kind of strategies do you apply to trading. Okay, guys. So wow, we have a lot of volatility on the market. I gotta say, I gotta admit, like this was a very strong move. So let's wait out a little bit. I think something really important was released. Now Uh, hold on. He said you need to have experience, discipline, and EDG. I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you mean here with this abbreviation. EADG. Well, I mean, like, yeah, experience and discipline, yes, of course. These are like the basic components of success in trading. But what is EADG? I'm not really familiar with this term, or maybe he said something else. Wow, have a message from Bargav here. Now Putin says something, so market is up down. Putin says say about contract. Well, I guess this refers to the new like kind of like order or something. I don't know how to say it, but basically the new thing that Russia will be selling gas, and the buyers will have to buy it in will have to pay in rubles for it. So maybe this has to do with this law, and I guess the European countries are not really happy with this. So well, and I think I think you're right, because the Euro USD rate is dropping, and it's dropping badly. It's dropped by so uh, almost half of a percent over the last few minutes. So yeah, that's probably it. Wow, that's real game changer, I guess. I don't know how it. I mean, like how it's gonna turn out in the long run, or even in short run. But yeah, I mean, like it seems to be a very important news. So I'm not really surprised that the markets have reacted so so drastically to it. Wow, just everything has reversed now. Wow. So yeah, guys, you gotta kind of like take into account that like you can build a beautiful strategy, you can start trading, and then all of a sudden some politician just shows up on stage, and then he just says something, and like all your technical analysis just goes out of the roof. So that's yeah, that's something that you've got to expect, and you've got to accept when trading, because there are some real, well, I wouldn't say that this is a force majeure, but this is something like really unexpected that can happen at pretty much any time of day, any moment, right? So well, we'll see how it all uh, yeah, all right. Now, guys, I have managed to find a possible setup here. The chart is the Great Britain pound against the Canadian dollar, and we can set a pending order in this case. So let me explain why a pending order in the downwards direction here, because we are trading right now under the two simple moving averages that belong to this strategy, and we are trading under the green line and the blue line, so the 100 SMA and the 50 SMA, and they are now acting as levels of support resistance here, and probably the price will go down. So AUDJPY, well, so it has broken above the 200 line. All right, guys, let's be a little bit cautious. Well, did anyone read something? By the way, I just want to go ahead and check my investing website. Okay, so I don't really see anything going on investing. Um, so you can let me know, because I don't really see any major news. Um, wow, this news is also interesting. Recently released. Was it released today or central bank reserves in Russia? Wow. Wow, guys, so much, so much financial information today. So many releases. Is there FTT? Yes, basically we are trading. We are trading FTT mode right now. And I've just opened the trade in the downwards direction, right? So we have this blue line, which is the 50 SMA, and it now acts as the level of resistance here to this chart. So Asia Composite Index, a trade in the downwards direction. Now let's go ahead and keep scanning. Well, such a huge drop here on just Euro AUD. So GBP JPY. Yes, let's pay close attention to this chart. I'm pretty sure that we can either set a pending order or we can wait and open this trade manually. Right. So why don't we use the courtesy of our risk of our pending orders, and let's set one of them, and when the price reaches this quote, so 159.740. Okay, don't even need to set it. We can open this trade manually, right? So this trade will be in the downwards direction because we have reached this level, which is a level of resistance now. Right, next will be, what comes next? So the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen, and let's once again let's use a pending order here. So 1215 here, and press set, and now I press this, and here is my, it's barely visible, it's kind of semi-transparent, but it is there, you can see it. This is my pending order, and it will probably now be convert into a trade in the downwards direction. Nice. So got triggered, and here's this trade. So wow, this trade is doing fine. I'm pretty feel pretty safe about it. Now let's open a trade in the upwards direction, right? So this 200 line, the 200 SMA now acting as a level of support. So it's like playing ping pong, right? So we have these role reversal patterns happening all the time. Guys, can anyone read the news? I mean, like, I'm really excited of what's going on. Unfortunately, I cannot like switch to news outlets or something. But I'm really wondering what's going on, because I mean, like, this sort of reaction, it just happens maybe a few times a week. I mean, like, it doesn't happen every day. Hey, dear Olymp trade, says Maxim. Glad to see your guide. Thank you. Well, thank you and welcome. And hope you enjoy our trading session. All right. So unfortunately, GBP CAD closes with a loss. Now, haha, guys, yeah, this is what I'm saying. We are basically playing ping pong here with this kind of strategy, but that is fine. I mean, like, as long as you have, like, winning trades, that's totally fine. I mean, like, yeah, and we can now set another pending order here, 159.74. Since this line, these simple moving averages are currently above this above the price, right? They act as levels of resistance. Canada GBP. All right. So when did it get released? Let's go to economic calendar. In 17 minutes, Chicago PMI, Brazil news. So yeah, GDP Canada was released So when did it get released? Need to change my time zone to GMT +3 and central bank reserves Canada. Oh wow, so that was an hour ago. That was an hour ago. That was here. Well, I don't really see much like a huge reaction of the Canadian currency to this. Well, anyways, nice. So this trade is closing with a profit. The Canada against the JPY. Asia Composite Index is closing with a profit also. In 10 seconds will be now a new trade has just opened. That's GBP JPY chart. And all right, well, I don't know. Okay, let's just give it a try. So basic dollar index will be opening a trade in the upwards direction. Wow, a breakout on the GBP JPY. Wow. Guys, I think we should cancel this trade and get my $3 back. Yeah, let's cancel it. I mean, like such a breakout, there is no way that the price will get back here. Hi, we are what? Hey. Wow. Guys, what are your forecasts about oil, like Brent or WTI or Urals? How much do you think we'll be paying for oil? And by the way, has diesel prices or like gas prices have they increased in your countries over the last few months? And how is everyone dealing with it? Because I mean, like in the country where I live, the price went up by like close to 30% over the last few, I would say, months. And I mean, like many people are struggling. Many people who are not traders, and who are not traders and who are not IT specialists, they are struggling so bad. Yeah, if you're a successful trader, then you don't really care so much about oil prices. You just don't. Right. So CAD yes, let's set a pending order here, 97.208. It's going to be a trade in the downwards direction. Well, yeah, I was of course totally right here. I mean, like there was no chance that that trade would close with a profit. Okay, so this is going to be a tricky one. So closing will be closing soon. What about my midterm trades? Well, they all got affected by this news, I guess. Yeah. So as you can see, commodity composite, and yeah, the commodity indexes, or so commodities, which are the basic components of this instrument, they have all gone up. Basic dollar index, nice closing, closing with a profit. Yes, I do want to open a trade in the downwards direction here from when the price will finally have reached this level, the 200 SMA. So 98.2849. Let's try 2849, and let's set a pending order here in the downwards direction, and here as well. So 6,000, so 6064.72. 6064.72. Yes, let's set a pending order here. Oh wow, that's my mistake. Should have 72 setup. All right, that would be the correct one. Did you guys watch the webinar on Tuesday regarding this trading strategy, the theoretical part? Did anyone watch it or not? Did anyone enjoy it? uh, has anyone already put this strategy into practice? So we have almost approached. Okay. All right. So let's let's mark it as a favorite asset and potential. Okay. I lose my money in trading. Need tips, please. Yes. Aloha Shock. Well, basically, the main piece of advice here, how to not lose money in trading, is basically, well, well, I mean, it's a real big topic here, and I would say like you've got to learn, you've got to improve, you've got to conduct trading analysis, you've got to select a trading strategy, choose a trading strategy for yourself. So I mean, I cannot really cover this topic in just a few words. So basically, this should be there should be like a separate webinar on this topic. But basically, the more you do it, the more you trade, and the more you analyze, trades, the more you analyze, like different charts, the more you talk about trading, the better your trading becomes. Like what kind of tips? Well, the basic tip here would be to master your. Well, I would say there are three key elements to trading, which are the psychology of trading, okay, let's put it in a different order. So first of all, you've got to have a trading strategy. Next, you've got to figure out money management. And the last component, which is in fact the most important component and the heaviest component um, in this essence, is trading psychology. So yeah, it all comes down to trading psychology, because you can, um, if you don't know how to master your emotions, how to control your emotions, you will be doomed to eventually losing and trading all the time. Because I mean, like, there is no shortcut here. There are no shortcuts here in trading. All right, my next pending order has just been activated, and so yeah, I would say trading strategy, money management, and psychology of trading. So you've got to have all these three components down. And if you somehow, like, skip one of these elements and you don't, apply it, and things like that, then eventually you, I mean, like, you can do, like, I mean, like, you cannot depend on luck here. I mean, like, yes, you can be lucky, and like, in short-term perspective, this is going to be like, yeah, you can make some money if you're lucky enough. But eventually, I mean, like, you will not really go far if you don't have all these components down. Um, right. Have a message here from Fazli. Hi Thomas, greeting from Malaysia. In your personal opinion, which strategy is better for time frame 1 minute? Currently using the RSI 14 combined with stochastic 533 and Bollinger Bands. Always the chances somewhat well. Um, we have got there are so many different strategies, and on our trading platform have what, like 20 something 30 plus trading strategies. Like we do have so many trading strategies, but you've got to select something that works for you. I mean, like you can try I mean, like try Jaktar trading strategy, the one I'm demonstrating to you now. You can try like kind Martin. I mean there are like literally so many trading strategies. Like just well, I mean, like use different ones. I don't know, guys. I mean, not like I would say some people prefer, kind margin. Some people like diving. Some people like uh, you know like other trading strategies. So this is so like this all is really so individual, and I mean, like, unfortunately, there is no, or maybe even luckily, there is no like one single strategy that like kind of like one fits all approach. So everyone chooses, and because I mean, like with the 1 minute time frame, yes, Jaktar is a good strategy. Kind Martin, diving. Just check our strategy step here, trading strategies, and yeah, all these strategies, they work great. Guys, yeah, these strategies, they're efficient. It's just I mean, try different strategies. If you have if you know your statistics, if you have your trader's journal and like trading diary, then you know your like strong sides and your, say, weak parts in your trading, and then you can work on them. You can gradually increase your efficiency in trading, but you've got to be you've got to know what you're doing. You've got to have this like trading journal and things like that, because without them I think it's nearly impossible, because like it's like basically blind trading. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're going. It's like an airplane flying without any radar, without any comms. All the comms are down, and how you gonna get how you gonna get anywhere? It's like by intuition. Yeah, it's not gonna take you far. All right. So we have around 2 minutes before these trades close. We have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven midterm trades. Now I wonder whether this trade will be a winning trade. Because should have been a. It's very interesting. So 15 seconds to go. Okay, drop. I hope this price drops. No, basically now this is how simple moving averages work. Right now it's a level of support. Okay, I was hoping that it will close with a profit. No, it didn't. Um, okay, and I think I will be stopping here with these trades. Just I think I've opened enough trades and I've demonstrated enough of my well, I mean, like, enough of this strategy. We have just this one in the amount of $25, and these ones I intentionally opened them in the amount of $17 so that I can separate them from the other ones and I can get some results. I can tell you, yeah, the efficiency of these trading strategy. Now, could you please give the three moving average setting? Yes, the settings are 50, 100, and 200. So three different periods. So we have this set in 50, the blue one, 100, and 200 here. So three different periods, right? Did it close with a profit? No, wow, it still didn't close with a profit. Well, anyways, guys, that was a little bit of a rough trading here today because of all this news that came out now, let's calculate my successful trades and my unsuccessful trades. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 losing trades. What about my winning trades? So I started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12. So 12 winning trades. So overall, I had so 12 out of 22. That gives me a 54.5% win rate. Now let's check these 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame. How these trades close. Oh wow, that's we are trading so close to the opening price. Please go up, would you? Um, Basis on candles indicators work, so better concentrate on candles rather than indicators. Well, I would say both. I mean, well, for me, indicators work better than candlesticks because I don't know. Maybe I'm talking from my experience. Well, anyways, guys, let's calculate my midterm trades. 1, 2, 3. So I have okay. Hold on. So 3 winning trades and 1, 2, 3. Hold on, I missed some other trade here. I think. So once again, $17. One. So I have 3 winning trades, 3 losing trades. But where is my 7th trade? Or I just opened 6 of them. 17, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it seems that I opened. Okay, I thought that I opened 7 trades instead, but in reality, I did open just 6 trades and 1, 2. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yeah, okay. So unfortunately, it's 4 losing trades. Now, guys, I have to tell you that I actually opened my smartphone and I read the news. So basically, yeah, Putin has basically said that Russia will only be selling gas and will be accepting rubles. And so Paris and Berlin said that they don't accept this. Oh wow, that's another. It's getting so hot in Europe now. Wow, wow, wow. Just guys, I don't know what's gonna happen next. Basically, it's very, very. I mean, like, I think. Oh yeah, it's just politicians have really forgotten about. Like, I think there should be more diplomacy and more like issues must be solved in a diplomatic way instead of like how everything is going on in the world right now. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for your attention. Next week we have another trading strategies from our colleagues from Academy, and we'll be very happy to see you all next Thursday. Unfortunately, like I said, just you cannot really plan these kind of moves, and it just happened all of a sudden, like without any warning, stuff like that. Basically, my recommendation here would be to maybe pay more attention to oil these days because it's very volatile and it can really give you, like huge returns now. Just because it's so volatile and you can really make a lot of cash here. So I will see you next Thursday. Thank you very much for your attention. And my name is Thomas. See you again soon. Good luck in trading, big profits. Enjoy trading. Enjoy your new hobby, maybe old hobby. And yeah, I will see you soon. Bye bye.